Hi, it's Kerry Bolton here, and I'm very pleased to have with me today Kate Engler. And, you know, one of the most important aspects of preparing your business for sale is, of course, to maximise its value. And creating market awareness of what you offer in your products and services is absolutely paramount. Establishing credibility goes to significantly supporting that, and one of the best ways to do it is to gain free publicity. When you learn how to do that successfully, you'll be at the top of your field. My number one go-to person when it comes to all things media and publicity is Kate Engler. And as I said earlier, I'm privileged to be able to share her with you. And straight off the back of my recent exposure in the Sydney Morning Herald, The Age and 2UE, which she was really instrumental in helping me to secure, I would love her to be instrumental in helping you secure media coverage for your business as well. Now, Kate, I understand the power of the media and how much business it can generate, but many don't. So could you explain that for our listeners?
Yeah, sure, and thank you so much for having me on board to share this information with your community, Kerry. It's a delight to be here. Yes, you're right. Many businesses don't understand the power of the media and free publicity, and they just think that it's kind of not for them. Many small to medium businesses particularly, and even some fairly significant medium-sized businesses, just don't feel that publicity or media is for them, and they don't understand the power of it. And the power of it really lives in having someone other than you singing your praises to potential clients. It's the quintessential third-party endorsement, Kerry, that journalists bring to the table of your business and lets other people see your business through the eyes of an independent third person. And as we all know, if someone else tells us how fantastic something is, a restaurant, a wine, whatever it happens to be, if someone else tells us how fantastic that particular product or service is, we're far more inclined to believe it than if the business owner themselves tell us how fantastic their wine or their restaurant is. So that's the essential element of the power of publicity, because it really is that independent voice shining a light on your business, shining a light on what it is that you do, and the power and the credibility that comes with that third-party endorsement just simply can't be bought. It can't be bought, and it's so incredibly powerful.
It certainly is. And tell me, how do people actually go about getting free publicity?
Well, look, as you know yourself, Kerry, the traditional model of getting themselves in the media, getting free publicity, has been very much through the traditional model of PR agencies, where, they want to seek to engage you for a 6 or 12-month period. The fees are somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 month in, month out for that period. And most small to medium businesses look at that and think, oh, gosh, I just can't afford it. And they're right, they can't. They can't afford it. And so they simply put a big red pen through the line of publicity and media exposure in terms of it being relevant to their business. They think they can't afford it, so it's not for them. But as you know yourself, Kerry, there is another way, and that's sort of the way that I tend to go about life. In fact, one of the journalists at BRW calls me the PR Antichrist. Such is the difference in the way that I go about publicity. I'm very much about linking clients, just like you, our beautiful clients, directly with the journalists, so that you guys can tell the journalist your story directly, and the journalist, gets direct access to you. And of course that means it's a far more cost-effective exercise for business owners, and they get to build the relationships with the media and with the journalists directly, which is what both parties want. Journalists want the direct access to the clients, and clients want to get the direct access to the journalists. So I just facilitate that and make that all happen so that it's seamless and it's cost-effective and affordable for all businesses.
Yeah, and Kate, I'd say personally, it's absolutely fantastic. I've experienced your events in person. They are so powerful, and getting to meet the journalists face to face and being able to strut your stuff after you've given us the best coaching I think that we could possibly ever have in our lives. To be able to sit with them and get to chat with them personally is it just takes any inhibitions that we may have had away, because you've just given us so much powerful information and coached us so well for us to be able to do that. And it just opens the door to a whole range of media exposure and opportunities. So would you share with our listeners about your events that are coming up for, because really they just have to be there.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'd love to. We've got a number of one-day events coming up. Sydney's is coming up very soon on the 11th of April, then Melbourne on the 18th of April, and Gold Coast in August, and there are other dates as well. And essentially it's a one-day workshop where people will leave with their first media release done. It's not a sit-around theoretical day. It's very much a roll up your sleeves and get into it. We brainstorm the ideas of the media angles that live inside your business, and many business owners sit there and think, oh, there's nothing newsworthy about me. And then once I start peeling back the layers of the onion, they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that existed, and oh my gosh, that's amazing. And they see their business in a different way, and they see all the newsworthy angles that are living there, just untapped. And so we help unblock that tap of media ideas for the business owners in the room on the day, and then we get to work pulling one of those ideas together and bringing it to life in a media release for them. So the one-day event is highly interactive, and the best bit is it's only $97 for the day, and you leave with your media release all done, dusted, ready to send to the journalist the next week. And so many, as you know, Kerry, so many of the attendees who've done that have literally sent it to journalists the next week and got coverage. So we certainly keep our promise in that regard. So they're coming up in Sydney on the 11th of April, Melbourne on the 18th of April, and Gold Coast in August. And we'd be delighted to invite your community to come along and join us for those.
Oh, that's fantastic, Kate. Thank you very much indeed. And I think we have something special, don't we, for our listeners?
We do, yes. Kerry has been very, very persistent in making sure that all of her community have access to the same great information that she has. So Kerry's negotiated a discount on your behalf that gives you $30 off the ticket price. So all you need to do when you visit www.freemediafortune.com, that's free, F-R-E-E, mediafortune.com, is when you register for the event, just use the code EXIT30 in the checkout and you will receive the discount that Kerry has very generously negotiated for you. So I can't wait to meet Kerry's community at the events coming up. Remember to use that EXIT30 code when you go to the website www.freemediafortune.com, and I look forward to meeting you and to unlocking all of the stories that are lying in the businesses of your clients and your community, Kerry.
Kate, thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure chatting with you today. And everyone, just go to freemediafortune.com, enter the code EXIT, E-X-I-T 30, and you'll receive a $30 discount on what is already an incredible value for a one-day workshop. Kate, thanks very much again, and look forward to chatting to you soon.
You're so welcome, Kerry. Yes, I look forward to it too. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.